Catalonia News Live, Spain imposes direct rule after Catalans declare independence. Bringing you the latest news and live updates on the independence crisis. 12:54 p.m. France's Occitanie president calls for Spanish and Catalan leader to open a dialogue. Carol Delga, head of the Occitanie region, which borders Catalonia, said, "Our region has a special history with Spain, and we have had close ties with our neighbor Catalonia for decades. Faced with this deadlock situation, I want to stress the need to find a way to open talks as soon as possible, notably to safeguard the civil peace." 12:36 p.m. Corsica welcomes Republic of Catalonia. The nationalist president of the Corsican Assembly, Jean Cataloni, tweeted that he recognized the birth of the Republic of Catalonia but called for the EU to mediate between Madrid and Barcelona. On the European side, what's troubling is this unfailing support for Madrid, which has used extremely violent means to prevent peaceful people from voting, Cataloni told France Info radio station. 11:36 a.m. Catalonia needs to have legal independence referendum. The international relations analyst at the European University of Madrid has said Spain will need to change its constitution before Catalonia can be legally granted independence. Alana Molcheri told Sky News, "Most of Spain would like to see a legal referendum, but to get to that requires change to Spain's constitution." There's been all of this talk and escalation of tensions over the months, but what's frustrating is it's really unproductive because none of what's happened, none of any of the actions that have happened so far in Catalonia, have been legal. They don't hold any water legally, and so to get to that requires going back to the constitution, opening it up, which is something nobody in Spain wants to do. Read more. 10:57 a.m. Catalan police to continue work as normal. Police in Catalonia have pledged to work as normal, after the Spanish government ordered the removal of the region's police chief, José Luis Trapero. A tweet from the Catalan police Mossos d'Esquadra read, "To protect and guarantee people's security is our priority. We will continue to work as normal." 10:41 a.m. Spain fears Catalan police will not obey. Catalonia's police force could refuse to work under Spanish rule, according to constitutional law expert Teresa Ferxes. Speaking on Sky News, she said, "Clearly the police is an armed body and this presupposes an additional problem. If the police don't obey those who command it, and in this case it would legally be the Spanish government, then we have a problem." 10:30 a.m. Catalonia independence. Huge blow to EU. Jean-Claude Juncker, the president of the European Commission, has warned of more cracks in the European Union amid the Catalan independence crisis. Speaking to Express.co.uk, former UKIP leader Nigel Farage said, "This is Mr. Juncker's worst nightmare. The European Union backed Spanish brutality and turned the Catalans against the EU. This makes Brexit look like a Sunday afternoon picnic." 10:19 a.m. Scotland offers Catalonia show of support. The Scottish Parliament has spoken out in support of Catalonia's independence declaration, despite widespread condemnation from the international community. Scottish External Affairs Secretary Fiona Hislop said, "While Spain has the right to oppose independence, the people of Catalonia must have the ability to determine their own future. Today's declaration of independence came about only after repeated calls for dialogue were refused. 10:06 a.m. The official government gazette said the Spanish government has sacked the operational chief of Catalans regional police force, José Luis Trapero. The regional police force also urged its members to behave in a neutral manner and not take sides in the dispute in an internal note seen by Reuters. Catalan News tweeted at 9 a.m. The Spanish government orders the removal of the Catalan police chief, José Luis Trapero. 9:45 a.m. The MP for Lapland Mikko Karna has called on Finland to recognize Catalonia as an independent nation, following its controversial referendum. Mr. Karna sent his congratulations to Catalonia after the regional parliament voted to break away from the rest of Spain yesterday. 9:40 a.m. Argentinian MP announces support for independent Catalonia. Juan Carlos Giordano of the Frente de Izquierda party will present a bill in favor of Argentina recognizing Catalonia's independence declaration, according to El Nacional. Mr. Giordano tweeted yesterday, "Today I will present a bill for Argentina to recognize the new independent Republic of Catalonia and reject Rajoy's and the King intervention." 9:37 a.m. World leaders dismiss Catalan independence. A number of Western nations, including Britain and the USA, have confirmed they will not recognize Catalonia's independence declaration. Prime Minister Theresa May's official spokesman said the declaration was based on a vote which had been declared illegal and that the UK wanted to see the unity of preserved. The UK does not and will not recognise the unilateral declaration of independence made by the Catalan Regional Parliament, the spokesman said in a statement. It is based on a vote that was declared illegal by the Spanish courts. We continue to want to see the rule of law upheld, the Spanish constitution respected, and Spanish unity preserved. 8:50 a.m. Spanish Prime Minister sacks Catalan government. Mariano Rajoy has removed members of Catalonia's government after the nation declared independence from Spain on Friday. In a bullish statement to the Spanish people, Mr. Rajoy said, "Spain is a serious country, it is a great nation, and we are not prepared in any way to allow some people to liquidate our constitution." He has called for a new regional election on December 21st. It will be the first time in 4 decades of democratic rule in Spain that the national government will directly run the affairs of one of the country's 17 semi-autonomous regions, a move that could fan the flames of the Catalan revolt. 8:20 a.m. Catalonia declares independence from Spain. Catalan President Carles Puigdemont declared the region independent from Spain on Friday, leading to jubilant scenes on the streets of Barcelona. Mr. Puigdemont hailed the independence vote, saying the parliament had fulfilled the long-desired and fought-for step. "In the days ahead we must keep to our values of pacifism and dignity. It's in your hands, to build the republic," he said.